What's up, guys? Abstract Tiger Productions here. I'm Chris.
I'm Drew.
And we are back with another episode of Bad Batch. This is episode 5. Title unknown at this moment. But last time on Bad Batch, what did we have? We had Ming Na Wen.
Mm-hmm.
Fennec Shand.
Yes.
Show up.
Yes.
Yes. That's about all that you need to know about the episode.
She was hired by who we assume is the Kaminoans to recapture Omega. We originally thought she was chasing the Bad Batch themselves, but then she was like, forget y'all, I'm gonna take the little girl.
Well,
so...
yeah, pretty much. It's more like forget you. It's like I don't care about you, which can be worse. Yeah, it could be worse.
Insert Hunter crying in the corner.
Yes. Poor Hunter.
Yeah.
Poor Wrecker. More like.
Yeah, she wrecked Wrecker.
Oh my gosh. See, it's been like 2 episodes, not necessarily in a row, but he had his head bonked in a crash.
Yep.
And then now he had his face slammed into a wall of essentially was a sewer. Maintenance tunnel.
Yes.
Sorry.
A maintenance tunnel that goes up instead of down, which is even more confusing.
That way, and then I guess, I don't know. Weird. I don't know how that works, but it's not our planet.
Yeah.
Who knows how it really works? And it's not real.
It just broke my heart.
In the multiverse theory, or actuality, it does exist somewhere out there. So, yay.
But it says a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Yes.
So it's not the future, it's the past.
Yes, but they didn't say it was in our universe either. So, like, multiverse theory. Anyways.
I'm just going to be quiet for the rest of the episode. Hey, y'all guys just enjoy watching me go, Okay, so...
what else did we have? We had Lothcats.
Yes, we had Lothcats, and we had those things from Resistance.
Yes.
That I still haven't watched, and I failed you.
It begins with V. I had watched in some of the other reactors like Blind Wave. Check them out. Vox Pars or something like that. I can't remember. I'll probably put it here somewhere. And yeah, but yes, they were from the little pug-looking doggy things that have 6 legs. Even though you didn't see the 6 legs on there, but they were still adorable and cute, and kind of makes me wish want me to get a dog.
Yeah. So we're continuing the tradition so far of every episode introducing a new, well, not necessarily new, but a type of animal. We've had...
we started with...
Angry Kitties.
Well, yeah, that was Angry Kitty in the second episode. Yeah, we didn't really have anything in the first episode. We just had a bunch of Order 66
I would say Omega
clones.
is the pet in the first episode.
I wouldn't call her a pet.
She's a pet.
And then we had the doggo dragon.
Yep.
And, anyway.
Then Lothcats, and then now you're...
The 6-legged pugs.
Yes.
But yes, that's going to be a call forward to Resistance.
Yeah.
Because one of the characters there had one of those as a pet.
Mm-hmm.
It was called Buggles.
Yes.
So that was a nice little call forward to a show that has already aired. So wibbly wobbly timey wimey.
Right.
So we had
Echo is a droid.
Yes, we had Echo pawned off as a droid.
Yes.
And sold in his mind for a lot less, for 3,000.
You got me for a bargain.
Yes.
Let's see.
And then, of course, they that was I don't know if they didn't really specify in the episode whether they actually got the supplies that they came there for or not. I'm thinking maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I don't know. Things kind of kicked off.
Yeah.
But
I'm having a really hard time remembering the tech guy.
Tech.
Tech. Wow. Okay. So we're just gonna edit that out because I look like an idiot. We learned that Tech was one of the first people to really, what was it, a chain code disruptor or transmission code disruptor?
Oh well, it's not really the first one. Yeah, he did.
Well, they made it seem like he was the one that first thought of it.
Well,
the way that they worded it. Has anyone ever done that before? Not that I'm aware of. So.
Rearranged their ship signature
yes,
to hide from it. Yeah.
Yes.
Which
is a really big thing they do in Rebels because they disrupt their signal a lot.
Yes. Which I guess you could say that foreshadows that.
Yeah.
It's the precursor to that. The other thing that we just.
What I need to rip out.
Yes. Yeah. Just tell me what to rip out. Essentially, D. Bradley Baker must have a whole lot of fun in the VO booth.
Oh, absolutely.
But
what would be even better is if they're all in the room together, just playing off each other.
Well, it would be him and whoever voices Omega. And that's it. And maybe whoever voices any of the...
Oh, no, I was talking about the different personalities.
Oh. I was like... But they're all him. Alright, let's see. If they follow suit, for this episode, we're just going to jump right into it, and it's probably going to be a nice little encapsulated episode. Though, we are probably going to be pursued to a certain degree by Fennec Shand.
Mm-hmm.
Because of her contract on Omega to bring her back to Camino.
Yes.
So, shall we get started?
Let's go.
All right. Grievous thing. Go too light. You go too fast.
We should watch that and slow down and just be like, make like a little chant every time they say a character.
The Bad Batch. Well, good to know we're watching the right show. Ooh, Rampage. All right. Rampage. Sorry.
Only for the people who watch
It's
Avatar.
not an exact fit.
I get my own comm device.
Oh.
Technically, it was crosshairs, but he doesn't appear to need it.
Oh.
Echo, what's your position? Over.
Behind him.
It's not a toy, Omega.
Aww.
Copy that.
Wrecker is doing squats with the Gaunt droid in the background. I just noticed that.
After you. We need to find out why. I know an informant there named Sid. Who might be able to help. And you trust him? Well, the Jedi trusted him.
Oh,
The Jedi who are all dead.
Will anyone have a better option?
that's a good point.
He has a point.
Really? Oh,
Right.
yeah, she's
Not a
just
toy.
like a little kid playing with a toy.
Indeed.
Remember the
Definitely
rules.
like.
Don't wander off. Keep my eyes and ears on my surroundings, and trust no one but my squad.
And if you get into trouble,
Use my comm and give my location.
Ground rules. We haven't had those yet.
Stranger danger.
this is the place. I only heard about Sid. Never actually met him.
That would have been information to share earlier.
Facts.
Yeah.
Perhaps Sid heard what happened to the Jedi and fled. Or he was arrested for violating countless health code regulations.
What's your deal, Tiny?
Tiny.
You're Sid.
What?
You're sharper than your friends over there. I never had clone deserters come to me before.
Yes, well, we separated due to a fundamental difference in ideology.
That's cute, you thinking I care.
Oh,
Cut to it
wow.
and tell me what you want. You pull a job for me, and I get the information you want. That's how this mercenary thing works.
Mercenary?
Not too quick, are you? Clearly the kid's the brains of your operation.
That's funny. Oh, rescue job. Moochie?
You alright? Yeah. It's nothing.
Oh.
What is going on with your head?
According to Sid's intel, the Zygerian slave traders are hiding in the ruins of old Ord Mantell City.
Ward Mantell. It's seen better days.
Indeed.
Echo, you're the eyes in the sky. Wrecker, draw the Zygerian forces out. Tech and I will grab the kid. Not a problem.
Oh!
Echo.
Whoa.
Something moved.
Dead ahead.
Oh,
Behind you.
we have another
Hang
pack.
on. I think I got company. We'll take care of it. Quietly.
Oh!
Ow.
Oh! Oh, jeez.
Assure your employer he'll be reunited with Moochie soon. Now, there's no need for threats. I have my best people on it.
Was that Bib Fortuna?
There's no way.
Uh-oh. In other words, be a trash can.
Hunter, do you copy? Tick, Echo, Wrecker, anyone?
Oh, Omega goes to save the day.
We need to signal Omega before the scouts find her. Except our comms are over there with our weapons.
We won't need a comm to signal her.
Oh boy.
Hi.
Maybe I'll feed you to my pet.
Ah, that's right. It is a pet.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a Nazgul from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. It does indeed.
Except not as black and shadowy.
True.
She's going to release something and it's just going to go crazy. And cause a distraction. Is that a Rancor? Uh-oh.
Let me go!
I
I
really
found her
hope
sneaking
not.
around the cage.
I wasn't sneaking. I was unlocking.
Secure the cage!
It's okay, Moochie. We're here to take you home.
Oninaga-Muchi! Muchi! Muchi!
You were right.
Rancor is Moochie?
It was a Rancor. So, if you're right and that was Bib Fortuna, is this the Rancor
I don't know.
that goes in Jabba's palace?
Fine on her own.
That was
That's
cool.
so big without your electro whip now.
Oh. That's cool.
Oh, okay.
That's... So this is where she gets it from. Saw that in the trailer.
Okay, gotcha.
You have to challenge the Alpha for authority.
Really? Of course.
So, let's get in a fist fight with a Rancor.
So it's kind of like wolves in a sense. Yeah. The alpha, and if you want to take over the pack.
How tired is that Rancor?
Yeah.
Nicely handled, Wrecker.
I'm graced by the presence
You're right.
I was right.
It was Bib Fortuna.
Tell Jabba to be patient.
Oh, Moochie.
Is she really?
That's a good Rancor. Could have told us we were going after a Rancor.
Must have slipped my mind. Here's your cut. There's more where that came from. If you're looking for work.
I'll think about it.
It's interesting. A bounty hunter of Fennec's caliber being after you. You fellas must be pretty valuable. Don't worry. I'm good with secrets.
Wow.
That was blackmailish.
Yes, it was. Goodness gracious.
That was so much.
Wow.
And how long was that episode?
22 minutes standard.
That was a lot.
Yes.
Like, I haven't seen an episode cover that much ground since the Saw Gerrera episodes of Clone Wars. Goodness.
But one of the first things I wrote down was Sid, New Jersey accent.
I wrote down Sid with an I.
That's what I did
Realized it was
too.
a female. I scribbled out and said with a Y.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. But
Wow, that was so much.
yeah, okay. So we had Moochie, which was a Rancor, a female Rancor.
Yes, young female.
Yes,
Rancor.
young female Rancor. And Bib Fortuna was
The owner.
yes,
Or retriever.
retrieving it for
yes.
Jabba.
So that makes me wonder, like, good call on that, by the way. Like, all you saw was the chin, and you got it. And I was like, how do you know? Okay. I really suck with hologram transmissions. If I don't see the person's face, I do not know who they are. But, so that's the, possibly, most likely, alluding that is the Rancor that Luke fights.
Or its mate.
Ooh, okay. Yeah,
Possible.
that's a possibility.
Possible.
Okay.
We're not really sure. Didn't exactly look under the hood whenever Luke killed.
Under the hood.
I'm just saying.
Oh.
You know, it could be, it could not be. You know, just moving on. So we had Zygerian slave traders again.
Yep.
And for those of you who've watched our Ahsoka Tano tribute teaser, we talked about them just briefly. So they're still around, and they are fully taking advantage of the new empire and the regime of the hold, and having a lot of profitable things going on with that. We also had a return of Wrecker's headache.
Yes. I'm really starting to get concerned about Wrecker.
Yeah. I mean, he seemed fine other than just that one moment where he's like, oh, my God. And I'll be fine.
See, at first I thought, I didn't think that it was a headache. I thought it was just like information overload because Tech was talking to him.
No.
And then I was like, no, this has happened 4 times now.
Yeah.
That I'm recalling. Because he had a headache.
It was
when
after
Crosshair turned.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he had a headache when Crosshair turned. Then he had his concussion where he bonked his head.
He bonked his head, and then he got his face smashed into a wall. But so, you know, having said about the headache thing, Tech was working in that one episode on the scanner.
Yeah. To
check the chips. So maybe, hopefully, Wrecker will be the first one that they test that on whenever they get that done, and maybe they can, you know, figure out a way to get it out of his head if it is beginning to cause him problems.
Well, I'm wondering if as many times as he's hit his head, because he literally runs in head first to everything.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like rebooted it or recalibrated it to where it's starting to inhibit again.
Yeah, or something, or at least, I mean, it's obviously giving him headaches. Maybe it's kind of like Tup, and it's beginning to decay. Because I think if you watch the episode where, you know, they crash land and he first bonks his head, it's in the area where the chip is usually at. Yeah. In that area that's like right back in here. So if it has some sort of damage to it, it could be going necrotic. Right. And, you know, kind of like Tups did.
Exactly.
So,
so do you think that's how they're going to introduce Rex? Because Rex is the only one who knows anything about the chips at this point? Because he did a lot of research on the chips. He was the one who discovered everything.
Well, actually, no, that was Fives. And then Fives got killed, and then
Rex was like, check Fives' file.
Was like, yeah, I looked at this stuff. It's kind of unbelievable, but I'm still going to submit this.
Yeah.
I don't know. They had to give it a technical military term for the report that he gave. But yeah, so it could be possible. That could be very well be that this headache leads towards us getting in touch with Rex, and then hopefully a facility where you can get his all of them, get it taken out. That way, this doesn't happen.
Right.
And there's no potential for it to happen or in any of them. Though it may be a little bit harder for Echo because he has that cybernetic thing on his head that covers that particular area, and who knows, the Techno Union could have just
I was gonna say, I thought they said
they did mess with it. Yeah, they did do a lot to it. I don't know if they didn't specify. Echo or Tech just kind of surmised that what they did to him kind of destroyed all that, or at least overrode it.
Right.
So, yeah, that could be something that we need. Definitely. I was kind of thinking it was like, me personally, I was hoping it was just like a concussion from that being the crash, but now obviously it's something that's ongoing.
Yeah. But
then again, I mean, it could still just be some sort of like concussion type of thing, not necessarily related, because they don't have the medical facilities like they used to now that they're on the run.
Yeah, exactly.
And they don't have the medical resources that Camino has anymore, so they can't just get checked out and okay, yeah, here's some we just need to fix this part of your head that's gone
yeah. Let's see.
We also saw, I made mention of it, the little energy bow and arrow thing that Omega picks up. I saw that in the first trailer, that she had something, like that. So this is where she got that. Yeah. You had not seen the trailers at all.
No.
So this was like new information for you.
No, all I knew was, I follow a YouTuber who talks about this kind of stuff, and his name's John Campia, and he was talking about it, and he said that there was a Clone Wars spinoff coming called The Bad Batch, and it has to do with the Bad Batch that was introduced in Season 7.
Okay.
And then I saw like a little 15-second teaser, and that's it. But I did not see anything about Omega. I knew nothing about her at all.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, all right. And we also got the Bad Batch now knows the name of the bounty hunter. We here in, with the outside perspective of the universe, knew this was Finnick. And apparently she is a new and up-and-comer.
So that has already made her name.
Yeah, she has very much made her name. And apparently she has a direct commission. Yeah. It's not like through the Bounty Hunters Guild.
Right. But when I took my notes, I put direct commission, but is that the same as an exclusive contract?
I would say probably. Because
we were discussing that last week.
Right.
If Fennec's after him, who else is after him?
Right. Which I do believe that would be the case as well. This is an exclusive thing. We believe it's the Kaminoans. They reached out and they heard about this new up-and-comer getting the job done.
Yeah.
By almost any means necessary. And this is the best of the best of the best with honors, sir. And
if you got that reference in the comments, please join us in that humor. That was top tier. That was great.
If you didn't, you're too young.
Oh man, I teared at that one.
But yeah, and I would imagine that they did say, okay, here, we're not going to go. This is not going to be going through the Bounty Hunters Guild, and I would imagine since it's not going through the Hunters Guild, she's getting paid a lot more because she doesn't have to have. I'm sure the guild takes off a certain percentage off the top for them.
Oh yeah, we watched Carl Weathers' character
Grief
in
Karga.
Mandalorian. Yes, Grief. we watched him be like, "Here's your cut, and here's mine." He put it right in his pocket.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm sure based on the amount of money that the Kaminoans can probably put towards that, it's going to be a significant amount.
Yeah.
And it's going to be all for her.
Mm-hmm.
And she don't have to share it with anybody that she doesn't want to.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Which that really lends a little bit more worrisome, considering how she was in last week's episode. Very brutal when she needs to be. So she, and then money is a motivator for some people,
right?
So, yeah.
Omega has comms.
Yes.
She has
and
a toy.
like any 10 or 11, 12-year-old, they've decided to play with it. And he was like, 5 feet away, I'm going to talk through the comms. Oh, it's just so funny. Echo, do you read me? Yes, I'm right here. Just like 3...
Yeah.
Like a foot behind her.
Yeah.
This is not a toy.
And then the one time she actually needs to use it, they don't have theirs.
They don't have theirs, yes.
So she's like, what's the point of a walkie-talkie? Like,
yeah.
I don't want it anymore.
Well, she'll probably keep it. Because apparently that bow thing was magnetic and it attached to it.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a good way to
to
carry it around. Kind of like Captain America's shield. He has that magnetic glove thing.
Yeah.
Has the shield, so.
Yeah. I knew what you were talking about, but then I was like picturing Omega walking around to the Captain America old 1940s anthem.
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun.
All those. I know the tune, but I just can't remember. It's just Captain America, his mighty shield. All those. See, the shield must yield.
When Captain America throws his mighty shield, all those who choose to oppose his shield must yield. Unless you're a plane, or a bomb, or some ice, then he'll choose to take a nap, 'cause the ice seems nice. When Captain America throws his mighty shield.
Haha, guys. You're hilarious.
Hey, I'm Captain America. I can sock old Hitler on the jaw.
How it should have ended. You should watch the first.
Captain
America.
Love how it should have ended.
The Captain America first event. Yeah, that was.
Have you seen all of those?
Oh, yeah, I've seen all of the ones. Yeah, I haven't watched some of the more recent ones, but all of the ones regarding the MCU and the DCEU and all of the Star Wars. Yes, I've seen.
I was gonna say that. Okay, we're on the same page on that one. How it should have ended. Another YouTube channel it should definitely be checked out.
Alrighty. Let's see. I don't really have much else to say.
No. The episode was called Rampage, but we figured out that was because of the Rancor.
The Rancor, not Wrecker. Thank goodness.
I really thought that Wrecker was going.
They could have easily done that, but
yeah.
Yeah. So, we shall see if they are going to stick around and do more mercenary work for Sid.
I don't think they have a choice.
Yeah, if they want a quote-unquote steady income, other than that, I'd go work in some cafe somewhere.
No, I was saying it didn't make it sound like at the end Sid didn't. She made it seem like she wasn't giving them a choice. Almost like, if you don't work for me, I'll tell people you're here.
I don't think it was something
that's
like
the tone
that,
I got.
But, maybe I guess I read that a little bit different, but
another thing. That's 2 episodes in a row with no crosshair. We have not gone back to the actual Empire in 2 episodes.
No. They may do that next week, maybe. We'll see. We'll have to see. That's future us problems.
I just thought it was interesting because little callbacks, little scenes, something. But no, we haven't had nothing.
And but granted, last week they did introduce a new adversary to us.
Right.
So we could easily, didn't necessarily have to see them because they were already in trouble. But
right.
Granted, I would imagine that Crosshair is probably doing some training with his new squad or whatever, or being sent out by Tarkin to do Tarkin things.
Tarkin things.
Whatever. So I'm sure we will definitely get caught up with what he's doing, and it is probably going to be as brutal as the last time we saw him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Meaning that if we catch up with him on some sort of mission, it's going to be an all or nothing type of situation.
A good soldier follows orders.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, all right. I don't really have anything else.
I don't either.
So, I guess that's going to wrap it up for now. So we'll see if we stay on this planet. If not, well, we'll be somewhere else.
Ord Mantell.
Ord Mantell, yes. So, we shall see next week.
Indeed.
Yes, we shall. All right. So that'll do it for this week's episode of Bad Batch. Be sure to like and subscribe and ring the bell so you do not miss any of these episodes, because we are going to be doing this with much gusto. Yay! So, until then, bye-bye and be blessed.